Hi there guys, it's a beautiful evening here in Hyderabad and lovely blue skies and an absolute lovely machine in the backdrop. This is the Windsor Pro. Now we already reviewed the Windsor model. That was an absolute blockbuster with the first model to have deployed a battery as a service kind of a flexible approach to own a vehicle, an EV, and that has worked for MG. They have applied it for other models as well, and now the Pro version is here, and this one is so good. They've already sold 8,000 units within a matter of just days from its launch, and today I get to get my hands on it, tell you what is so pro about it, and also give you my first drive impression. So without further ado, let's get started. So the look, the design looks more or less the same. You have a good futuristic looking MPV design. It has that cute and cuddly nature when you have a look at it from the front on, but when you look at it side on, that's when the futuristic nature of a Mars buggy kind of a design language comes out into the forefront. But you have a well integrated spoiler, you have these end-to-end LEDs, you have front and rear LED lighting all around, and yes, compact MPV made to thrive in the urban environment. That could be the actual genre this thing belongs to, but trust me, it looks more massive and intimidating when you look at it close up in the flesh rather than in the pictures or in the video. You have these end-to-end LED TRLs, then you have the LED lighting, you have abundance of chrome, for all the chrome lovers. A chrome lining for the front lip, for the front bumper, again chrome accents for the headlamps. DRLs look cool, two-step kind of a layout for the front bonnet, and that wraps up the front fascia. And yeah, the major inclusion here is a radar up front right over there. That is for ADAS level 2. So this one gets pro safety, pro convenience, pro comfort, pro performance, and pro range, you can call it, because this one gets a larger 52.9 kilowatt hour battery pack, resulting in 449 kilometers IDC range, and that's absolutely incredible. I think that's going to be the success formula for this, as it is stunning all-round multi-purpose MPV or multi-purpose vehicle that is here to absolutely do it all for you and serve as the perfect family companion. So moving on to profile, 18-inch wheels, diamond cut alloy wheels, disc brakes all around. So it has that good masculine feel when you look at it from side on. 186 mm of ground clearance, more than sufficient. Again, for chrome lovers, you have chrome lining for shoulder line and all across the window pane, and then of course you have these kind of shelters for the window line, and then you have integrated spoiler. You have a glass roof as well, that will be apparent once I open it up. You have integrated spoiler. There's no shark fin antenna, and that is one thing that I'd like to point out. I mean, in this particular model and in some of the MG models, one thing that I've noticed is the radio reception is a little twitchy. It is good, but it is not as good as our Indian vehicle. So is it the lack of shark fin antenna? I'm not sure, but the radio reception gets a little glitchy and twitchy a little here and there. But who listens to radio these days? Maybe some of them do, but anyway, what are the flush door handles again that you can just they just open up once you unlock the car. You have these kind of door protectors. Oh, there you go. Proximity alert is there. So this opens up as soon as you come closer. The lady wishes you well for a good day. And the light, again, beautiful looking light. It's a beautiful sunset in the backdrop. And meanwhile, let's just quickly check the interiors before we wrap up the entire thing. Okay, again, quilt. Oh boy. The MG logo, massive 15.6 inch touchscreen infotainment system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless, and then you have this floating speedo console with all the relevant info, including state of charge and the range and the speedometer and all this. The steering is kind of a turn off because everything is so futuristic, so top notch. Steering, they could have done it better. It's kind of reminds me of the Comet. I don't know why. And yeah, electronic parking brake is here. 9 speakers, 4 speakers, 4 tweeters and a subwoofer.
Rock your life with MG.
Thank you, lady. So kind of you. Okay, so the quilt pattern seats, they look really comfy, and they call it the Aero Lounge seats. So you can actually fold them flat and almost you can get a good recline angle. I think 136 degrees of recline angle, and they seem well bolstered, but somehow they could have been slightly better. I think this kind of intense quilt pattern could have been avoided. Slightly better finish can be done, but anyway, they are comfortable. And yeah, power adjustable seats, speakers, door mounted again, beautiful laid out door handle right over here. Let me check out the other side. It's already on, mind you. Okay, it's just that's the glitch here. Just put the keys in here so that it doesn't get confused. Yeah, so there's no power adjustment on the other side. So power adjustment seat only for the driver. Cup holder right over here, storage space, charging sockets, type A and type C, wireless charging for your phone right over here, armrest right over here, neatly integrated aircon vents, cup holder for the driver as well as the passenger, and a huge kind of storage space. I think you can store something on the newspaper or something like that that doesn't slide around much. Maybe nowadays you get some mats so that you can put your phone and other things on this, and you can utilize this huge dash area much better. Glove box, all mats. I mean, this is a brand new car, brand spanking new car that they gave for the media drive experience. Thankful to MG Motor India for allowing me to feature this for you. It is a game changer. It is a game changer by all means. Ample amount of space. 3 headrests means 3 adults can feel comfortable here. Good amount of, let me just check that under thigh support. Now this one is way too inclined, but still is good amount of leg room, more than sufficient amount of headroom. Again, this massive glass roof, it opens up once the system is on. Good amount of under thigh support, and 3 adults abreast can feel comfortable because there's no hump in between, and that's a major thing. You do get dedicated aircon vents for the rear seat passengers. Another thing is the electric tailgate. So it is electric tailgate. You can use your remote. So gesture function is not working at least. 60-40 split seats. Fold them flat for more room. As it is, you get 579 liters of boot space. More than sufficient. Spare wheel is down there below. So electric tailgate does the job well for you. A job well sorted and a design well done. EV ADAS badging right over there, and look at the sun setting in the backdrop. Beautiful, isn't it? And this is the life, man. Do what you love what you do, follow your passion, live your dream, work hard, and then this is what you get. Okay, now the hottest set of wheels being featured at Dino's Vault. Yeah, more action coming up, stay tuned. Let me just get in here quickly. Lady is gonna announce again. Oh man, all the magical animation. Was it taking so long to boot up? It did boot up pretty quickly earlier. Anyway, we'll have a look at this. So this one here, you have the parking, the reverse, the neutral and the drive mode. Surprisingly, you have the lever on the left side, so please don't get carried away and think that the wiper or the is on the left side. You have driving modes here. The wiper is on this side,
All
and
the best for you.
the turn blinkers are on the right hand side. And don't think, turn blinkers are not on the left hand side like some of the German cars. Okay, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all the massive 15.6 inch display, utilized to the fullest. So everything is just one touch away. So say for instance I want to go into the mode. I have the Eco Plus, Eco, Sports, normal driving modes, brake energy regeneration between heavy, normal and light. Let's keep it at heavy. Battery state of charge, it's taking a little too long. I'm 72% state of charge for 307 kilometers range is very, very decent. You end up getting almost 410 to 420 real world range, because that's what you can translate, because I had around 90% charge and it was close to 387 or 390 something. So 449 means 450 is the claim. It can get close to 450 also if you drive it pretty efficiently. Okay, and then you have other controls here. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Then this is to open the tailgate from here. 360-degree camera is another major plus for me. Massive screen being utilized to the fullest. High resolution display to check the blind spot or blind view monitor. Everything can be clearly found out here as to what's happening around you. And 3D mode is far more comprehensive. You can select any angle you want to choose to look at it from, just tapping on these angles, or you can actually turn around top view or 360-degree view to eliminate any blind spots or just to get a hang of what's happening around you. So that's the best part, and you can change the settings further. Okay, then you get into the vehicle settings. There you have all the ADAS functions and everything. So vehicle settings, device management is also there. It's not too reflective, thankfully. I have the thing closed. So driving mode is set to sports, so energy recovery is set to heavy, electronic stability control is on, auto hold can be turned on. Then here you have the follow me home, duration of the follow me home headlamp. We wanted for 15 seconds, 30 seconds. 15 seconds is more than enough. Then you have headlight setting, headlight height setting, rear fog lights and all those things. Then ambient light, you want it on, you want it random colors, you want soft, sport, all, so it's up to you. Set it to sports. Okay, keep it to random. And then here you have the tailgate. You can turn off the tailgate, and you can actually open the sun shade, because this is not a sunroof, it's just a glass roof, massive panoramic glass roof view, infinity glass view or whatever they call it. So it opens up all the way to the back. Look at this, you can gaze at the moon and the stars in the night. That will be a good view for your kids. And it is a little reflective from certain angles, but yeah, from the driver's angle it is well sorted. And then of course you have the air conditioning controls. Why is it taking so long to respond? You have different modes. So you have ventilated seats as well. Does it work fine? Okay, it is starting to cool now. Oh god, let's turn it off. And yeah, automatic climate control. Then the fan speed, everything can be set. Tactile buttons for temperature control and fan speed. Okay, and even all the buttons are there for different AC modes and automatic climate control, and even for the hazard light switch. Okay, now the best part is the prismatic cell configuration. So this the Windsor Pro, or I think, I'm not sure about the Windsor, maybe that one also gets prismatic cell battery pack. So compared to cylindrical cell, prismatic cell advantages, threefold advantages. First is that better thermal management. Second is the fact that it takes lesser space. I mean, you can pack it up in a compact shape or compact dimensions when compared to cylindrical cells. So prismatic cells are much more easier to mold and to pack in, I mean, greater capacity in a smaller battery pack. So that is the advantage. And then point number 3 is the fact the energy density. So you can extract more range out of every cell and maximize the range. So maximum battery efficiency can be achieved with a prismatic cell configuration. So that is the threefold advantage. And then the steering wheel. The steering wheel is the only letdown. Feels like that of the Comet. They could have done a better job, at least a few accents here and there to make it look a little more jazzed up, or at least a little more premium. This finish, I love the wooden finish here, the integrated air con vents. Now the only gripe I have is the start stop button is given in a very, very awkward place. This is the start stop button. Can you imagine? You just start the car and reach between your legs, and people start wondering what the hell is he up to, and you ultimately end up starting the car. That's the only thing. I don't know why they chose that odd location. Now the door does close with a thud, so it has good build quality. There's no safety rating as such, but in terms of safety, it gets level 2 ADAS. So level 2 ADAS, we all are aware that it gets lane keep assist, lane departure warning, collision avoidance technique, adaptive cruise control and whatnot. So this one gets ADAS level 2. 6 airbags as standard. That's a government norm these days, and electronic stability control and whatnot. So safety is well taken care of. 18-inch wheels lend the car superb stability. You will find out when I drive it. So walk around is happening post the drive. And then of course the pricing, 13.10 for the battery as a service variant, where you choose to pay for the vehicle except for the battery, and the battery you will be paying as per the usage. How much battery you use, you get a monthly subscription or a monthly bill, just like a postpaid this thing, and you end up paying for how much battery you've used. So that is battery as a service. Or you have the 18.10 lakh price tag, which includes the entire car as it is. So what do you think? Do you think it's a good price? Do you think this is a force to reckon with to convert the ICE enthusiasts into EV, to adopt EV lifestyle? I think we are almost there. More and more manufacturers choosing to go with hybrids or EVs or strong EVs or strong hybrids. I mean the EVs or strong hybrids. So I think slowly but surely people are starting to believe that this is the way forward, or this is the way to the future, because sooner or later people got to adopt to technique or the system which is more environment friendly. And there's a lot of debate on that when it comes to battery wastage and all those things, but at least you got to start at some point to stop the global warming. So this is the MG Windsor Pro. What are the changes for the Windsor Pro? First of all, it is the inclusion of level 2 ADAS. Then you also have diamond cut alloy wheels, new design, and then you also have electric tailgate, dual tone interiors, and vehicle to vehicle V2V and V2L, vehicle to vehicle and vehicle to load. You can actually use this battery pack. And then finally, and not the most important update, which is the larger battery pack of 52.9 kilowatt hour, offering a stupendous range of 449 kilometers to a single charge. So that's pretty much it. This wraps up the overview. Let's now hit the road and see what kind of a driving experience this amazing modern MPV has on offer.